Oh. Cutscene, bird. Oh. Oh! Oh, fuck!
Wait, mate! What do you think you're doing?
Grandpa!
Don't you see this blade here?
You coward! Why are your hands shaking?
Wait a second! It's a earthquake!
Oh fuck, oh fuck. Oh! He's been possessed by the Dendroricon. Oh fuck! Oh, we're going into the tombs!
Paimon's dizzy.
You know what movie I recently rewatched and realized is just as scary as when I was a child? The Mummy. I recently rewatched The Mummy. Hopefully there's no undead wandering around these halls. Imagine this is how they pivot to it being a zombie game. That should be wild. Full of shit, it's rocket dirt. Listen. Everybody good? Yeah, everybody's fine. This does not look like a good foundation to build a fucking giant pyramid for.
What a nuisance. The sand dune collapsed. I saw an energy field. The village keeper protected us. It glowed green with dendro. Just like you said, it may well have been the remains of Lesser Lord Kusanali's power inside the scholar's body.
Absolutely was. You finally believe me.
The Dendro Archon. The present one.
Yes.
Grandpa?
I don't know why you keep looking at your god and you're just straight up like,
No. He's getting confused again.
I like the other one better.
Hey,
can we get the other one back? You can go sit in a corner. Like, that's literally what you're doing to this god.
There
It's
used to
rude.
be a temple here?
It seems that when the sand dune collapsed, it exposed these underground structures. The symbols on the gate belong to King Deshret's civilization. This structure must be ancient. Over
Talk
time,
nerdy
the
to me, I
sandstorms
hate that.
completely buried it and left it in the state we see now.
So is that the
It could have been an
mausoleum? Can I
underground
go in?
palace in the distant past.
Can we go in? I wish to go in.
A miracle. Praise King Deshret!
What's he doing here? And his men
What
too?
you mean, what he doing here? They
They must have
fucking
fallen
fell.
down here with us. Pretty lucky
What?
if you ask me. Most of them seem in really bad shape. Except for him. He got off lightly.
Mind your head.
Oh my.
No, this isn't the time for conflict. Our exalted lord has shown us the way to his sacred palace.
He's not actually gonna go in there, is he?
I want to go in there.
As it happens, I want to take a look inside too.
I'll hate them, my guy.
What are you doing?
Don't you think it's curious? 1 minute, Lesser Lord Kusanali's power protects us from harm, and the next, remnants of King Deshret's civilization appear. Two major deities are vying to showcase their power to us. It would be a shame not to witness them both.
Paimon thought you weren't interested in gods.
Indeed. In my view, gods are just a higher form of living being. Or creature, you could say.
Well, looks at God. Look
New
at that creature.
discoveries are always worth investigating. Whether they have anything to do with gods is neither here nor there.
Raman, what are you gonna do about your men?
I'll just let them lay here. King Deshret will take care of his people. Right now, I'm going inside.
I want to go in. I want to go in. Guys. I want to go in. I want to go in. Oh, fuck. My phone just fell in between my bed. Hang on. Got it. Got it. I want to go in. I want to go into the mausoleum. I want to go in. If I don't end up on the top of the structure by the end, how do I end? Oh. Recommended elements: fire, electro, and cryo. Look at this really sick screen. Look at it. Look at it. What weapon did I give you back? The staff? I sure did. All your artifacts are still there. Good. Hold on, wait, can I send you? Can I send you from right here? Fuck. That's fine. You don't need to be ascended, but you're going.
Sooner we're done, the better.
Look at this really sick loading, like party loading screen. They didn't have this shit before, and it's like different for each place that you go. I love it. Look at this sick desert background. It's so cool. This seems like such an easy thing to implement, and they just did not do it at all in the beginning, and I don't know why, but look, it looks so sick. Like, look at their little entrance animations. That pretty sick. I like riding Shoguns the most, I think. Very nice. I like Cleese too. So cute. But I think the best looking one of all of them is Eula's. Like, look at that. Looking good, Eula. Anyway, I think that's probably good enough. We don't need Electro. Honestly, I could brute force it with, like, it doesn't matter. It literally does not matter who I bring with me. They will be strong. My team is literally generally 4 specific characters that I've actually somewhat decently built, even though I'm not satisfied with them, but they are strong enough to make their way through generally anything without too much of an issue. Ooh, cutscene. I would love to explore these things for real.
It's full of life here.
It's gorgeous.
This defies comprehension. It looked completely desolate from the outside. Yet, it flows with energy inside.
Yeah!
They're
and
fake.
There's so many plants. It's so pretty!
It is. This is why y'all don't have a desert. This is why you have a desert, is because all the energy of the outside is in here.
Do you see another Rahman here?
Are you mocking me? What do you mean, sir?
Interpret it however you want, but there's something I'd like to draw your attention to. While this structure is clearly left over from King Deshret's civilization, the energy that flows in here is that of the Dendro Archon.
Whatever you say. It's not like I have a vision.
There's nothing to be angry about. Think of this as an academic journey.
It does seem kind of strange. If that's true, then we might have to explore this whole area to find an explanation.
God, this place is so cool, so pretty. I would love to be here. What do you mean? Didn't I do it? Didn't I do it? They're lighting up. Isn't that? Oh. Oh no, they're not lighting up anymore. He's not right. Look up at the hall as immortal and listen to King Deshret's holy guidance. Up that way? So to the... They should be looking to the left? Or... Maybe that one? What is fucking... What? What? This is where we came in, isn't it? There. And we're supposed to look up towards the hall this way. Oh, no. My mistake. This is where we came from. Oops. So, want them to look up towards the hall? What's over here? Does it matter which order that I point them? They want to look that way, because that's up the hall. So they should look that way. I had to go there, but they're... Okay. They were all facing that way, but because I didn't move them from that side to this side, it didn't count. Like, what? There's no way to know that. Oh. Oh. This is quite an, intense escape room you've got going on here, buddy. You just gotta know, forehead. Oh. Oh. Goodbye. Well, I didn't know that that button did that. But, it's fine. What dish do? Oh god, I didn't push a thing. I just got fucking stormed. Get him.
Judgment! I'll protect us. You can't run!
Get out of here. I like the music here. Ow. Bitch. 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 Oh, still alive, huh? Not anymore. What does this do? Oh, I'm so glad I found that carrot and radish. Why would you put that in front of me? In front of like a significant looking area as that, and then you just be like, nothing going on. Ooh, big flower. Oh, uh-oh. Hang on, I gotta...
Lay waste to the wicked! Yeah.
It's such a bad matchup when you're a plant and I have fire, isn't it? Well, if I'm not careful, I'm gonna... Yep. I said I was gonna knock him off, and I didn't really want to do that. Because then I'd have to chase him, and I didn't want to. But then I ended up doing it anyway, so it didn't matter. Bitch. Why was that one hit so unnecessarily strong? Gotcha, bitch. Tag ya. Well, I got a treasure chest that I don't really know if I needed, but I got it. So, that's good. Where are we? Oh, we want to go down that way. I wasn't sure if there was... Ooh. Interesting. God, this place is huge. It looks great. Excuse me? Yo, is that ray tracing with the lights? Crazy. Let me pull out Zhao. What's going on here? Oh. Oh? That, what? Bitch. One of these times, you're literally gonna fucking trap me. I didn't forget where that was. Was there nothing else over here, or? Oh. Oh. Door of Resurrection activated. You can't fucking do this to me. Ooh, this room is nice and blue. Oh, this is the other side of that wall. Hang on, want to see something cool? I'm gonna do this.
Lights out.
Got him. And then I'm gonna do this.
Flames, purge!
Got him. Elevator? Oh, good, but no, come back. I'm just gonna snag this. Not that I really need any more of those things, but you know. Yeah, if I don't complete it while I'm here, then I'll be like... Well, then I'll have to feel like I have to come back, you know? Yeah, exactly, Tay. Murderfest. It's time for murder. You can just tell big stuff's going down in here.
Yeah.
Don't mind me, I'm just fighting the mushrooms.
Lay waste to the wicked!
The mushroom kangaroos. Ow.
You can't run.
Ow. Oh, got him. What this? After 6 days infiltrating the temple, I finally understand the priest parlor's tricks. The elevator will descend to the ground. Get on top of it before it starts ascending again to reach the dome. Nonsense like forbidden ground ahead, immortal shall not pass, or whatever are just made up by the priest to hoodwink us. I leave this method here in hopes that people of King Deshret, who shall travel here in the future, shall freely enjoy the privilege of witnessing his sacred presence. Are we just gonna find his, like, dead body in there? Is that him? I have no problem jumping on an elevator, but I just didn't know where it is. Whoop.
Where did I go wrong?
I think I did this wrong. I think I did that wrong. Oh, I see. I see what I, There we go. We want to get on top of the elevator. I may have not understood the instructions very well. Now.
You can't run!
Disappear! Here!
Y'all don't want to piss off Tiny Zhao. Look at how much damage he's doing. It's not a lot, really. Not compared to a lot of the really well-built characters. I just can't be bothered, mostly because I'm not good at building characters.
Punishment!
Got him. And then just boop. Now he's just stun locked, bitch. Get stun locked.
I'll protect us.
Get stun locked. Just like the old days of Overwatch. Oh, the CC. What this? I hit the startup, didn't I? Oh, I don't know if I wanted to do that. What are these doing? I turned the button on. Did this turn off because I turned that one on? No? Maybe there is a nut. Did you just move when I got closer? Oh. Turn that one off because that's where it's supposed to be. Turn that one off because that's where it's supposed to be. And then I just moved this one myself? No? Yes! I'm a genius! I've done it! I definitely did that, knowing 100% that it was eventually gonna spin into the correct spot. I'm so smart. I hate them. Are you impressed by my smartness? You should be. Oh god, where are we going now?
Now that's a sight to see.
Oh wow.
King Deshret's splendor surrounds us.
There's so much vegetation here. It's different than what I expected.
It's so unlike a desert. Ooh.
Desert.
Yeah.
That's what I call divine providence of King Deshret.
Oh, I guess we go up. We'll just keep going on this track. It's fine. Oh, that is cool. It's the tree. It's the tree. The tree that spoke to me.
It's getting brighter. Oh, it looks so beautiful.
All hail the RGB tree. The RGB tree.
Wait,
What?
what's that?
Are you gonna be like, look at the tree? Yeah, what? Oh, what is
A
that?
load of flowers.
A dog.
And it looks like there's something among them.
Looks like a tomb. I want to open it and look at his dead body. I must know.
Deshret runes.
They left something behind. Yes. It's an elegy written in an ancient script.
What does it say?
Here lies our faithful priest Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the people, deserving of high praise and admiration.
You can read ancient King Deshret script.
Of course. Every student needs to master at least 20 languages before they graduate.
What? Everyone?
He's not serious, right?
20?
There's still something off about
Oh,
this
hey,
place.
are you?
The elemental
serious?
energy here is too concentrated. The scent of life. Is it trying to tell us something?
Is this it?
Analyzing.
Analyzing? What do you mean analyzing?
There seems to be a hidden message among these skeletal remains. Excellent. There's a device from King Deshret's civilization in this gravesite. I'll transmit the information over and project it for everyone to see.
Isn't
wanna open the
sharing
body.
knowledge against the Academia's rules?
Yes. However, under the circumstances, I'd prefer you to see this for yourself.
Yeah, the fact that they're hoarding knowledge is fucking
You'll understand
weird,
after
bro.
watching it.
What's it gonna be? Hang on, the thing is buffering. Oh. Oh, there it goes.
Civilization is born of knowledge. But so
Yo,
too
it really do
can
be the
knowledge
Illuminati
be its
boy up there.
demise. A disaster caught us unaware.
Oh.
It was knowledge that did not belong to this world. King Deshret brought this forbidden knowledge into our world, and it quickly spread like a plague. People's minds were filled with crazed whispers. Dark gray scales spread across their bodies. Even the land was stripped of its vigor.
Oh my
Only
god, it wasn't a
desperate,
desert.
Deathly silence.
He made the desert!
Were it not for Greater Lord Ruka Devata from the forests, the damage would have been irreversible.
I love her.
She summoned the priests to build temples and infused into them the divine power of life. The disaster was miraculously tempered, and the embers of our civilization were preserved in Aru village. Alas, the miracle could not last. As long as forbidden knowledge continued to exist, it would forever blight this world.
Oh.
In the end, the proud king of the desert, my eternal lord, chose to sacrifice himself. I have spent my whole life since guarding one of these many temples. But now, my duty is coming to an end. As I close my eyes for the final time, the sight of that noble deity will appear in my vision once more. In helping King Deshret to eradicate forbidden knowledge, she exhausted her strength, and her form became that of a small child. How strange. Now that I think of her, I no longer have any fear of death, for I sense that the spirit of life will abide with me during my eternal sleep. Children of the desert, cling no longer to past grievances, but hold tight to the memory of this act of benevolence.
What was that?
Oh, fuck.
The priest's memories.
No, impossible.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. So the former Dendro Archon and King Deshret were never enemies at all.
But this doesn't make any sense. The Dendro Archon's followers, they're clearly...
Was that the former Dendro Archon? She became so tiny in the end.
You might be distrustful of the Akasha, but there's no reason for you to doubt King Deshret's technology. You've just witnessed his priest's last words.
I've never heard about any of this before. The surviving followers of King Deshret all gathered in Aru village. Our god did not make mistakes. We refused to believe any of the rumors. King Deshret's death, the all but total annihilation of our civilization. It was all Greater Lord Ruka Devata's doing.
No.
He saw her as nothing more than a traitor. Who stabbed us in the back in our moment of crisis. Just like us humans. Fighting, feuding,
Oh, fuck.
double-crossing each
Just
other
smack
to
the controller.
survive in the desert.
You
Okay,
were
they're a little-
blinded by your prejudice.
Yeah, just a little, Oh.
If I hadn't seen this for myself, if I hadn't witnessed his last words with my own eyes, ears, and heart,
You'd never believe it, would you?
how could I ever begin to accept this? The truth is so far from what I've always known. Am I really supposed to believe that after all these years, all this time seeking revenge, suddenly now my enemy is my savior?
Rahman, that's enough. Give it a rest. You're starting to make a fool of yourself.
Yeah, chill the fuck out, bro.
Dia, tell me, my Aramites and I, what are we even fighting for?
Because it's your job? You know what, you should chill here, fucking weirdo.
Hey, how you doing?
I'll live. Thanks. I should probably go. Can't just stay here forever.
What's your next move gonna be?
You should...
Oh, I know
Correct.
what you're going to ask. I feel deeply ashamed of everything I've done. You'll get everything you're asking for. But please, give me some time. After everything that's happened here today, somehow I need to explain it to the others.
You want that video
not gonna
to
be
go
easy.
with it, or...?
Well, I guess that's for me to deal with. Dia, this is where our camp's located. Make a note of it.
Uh-huh.
When would be a good time for us to go?
Tomorrow, I'll convince everyone that we're all on the same side.
Okay, sure.
And I'll return every last one of your your village keepers. We'll share our other resources with you, too.
Good.
You seem to finally understand that our true enemy is the sages.
Yes. The gods never gave up on anyone. It's the people responsible for all this that need to face the consequences of their actions.
That must have been rough. But he seems to have figured things out now.
Rahman's no fool. Being the leader of your own faction in the desert is no easy feat. It's too bad he was held back by his belief in King Deshret. But now that that's changed, I guess we have a few more people on our side.
Yeah, that's an improvement.
The outcome, at least, is favorable.
We should get going too. Let's head back, have a proper meal, and a nice, long sleep.
Tama,
We'll
don't
know our
act like you've been
energy
over here
tomorrow.
doing shit. You haven't been doing anything.
Sino, we're leaving.
Stop yelling.
Sino, is that your ancestor? You do have the same look. I'm gonna get closer to that RGB tree. Hello, doggo. Yeah. Wow. The RGB tree is beautiful. Guys, I've made up my mind. I know I said that I wanted a cool giant monument like King Deshret has, where it's legit like a fucking ominous storm-causing thing. But on the inside, I want pretty tree. Pretty RGB tree. And lights! So many lights! You see how there's all these lights in here? I want more. I want you to go into the room where my buddy would be. And I want you to open the door and act like you got fucking flashbang, because that's how bright it is in there. Like, melt your eyeballs level of brightness. I want all the lights in there. So many lights. Dune of Korosis? I also like how you can see the topography on the map. I didn't actually notice if you could see that before. Yeah, no, there's extra lines on the map now. Look at that. You can see topography. Before, it was literally just like flat images. Wow. I think it's even like that all the way in Mondstadt. Let me check. Yeah, look at that. See? You can see the faint topography lines. I like that. It shows all the like gentle slopes and shit. Ooh, it even adds depth to the water too. Speaking of, I think we go underwater and you do swimming, maybe? Like diving in the new area, which is actually, I'm using that way out. Should be, oh god, the map is a little stuttery. I think that's just my PlayStation for right now. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on over there. Over here looks... I don't know what this looks like, but it should be happening over here. And then there's this area as well. I don't know what that's about. Then you go this way, and then this is... I think this area is Fontaine, because this is not here. We may not have full access to all of Fontaine. At least not right away. Shit, I didn't unlock the thing. Oh my god, this is the thing that I went to. I don't think I streamed it, but I got fucking shot by a laser by that thing. I think I might have turned it off. Honestly. So maybe no more lasers? But there were definitely lasers from like right there. And that was pretty fast load time. Alright, where was I going? Up there. Alright, well, no luck climbing this faster, huh? If I'm not careful, I'll run out of stamina going up. That might have already been too much, what I just did. Fuck. Alright, time to go slow. I think as is, if Zhao is in the party, not only you gain like immunity from fall damage when you're playing as him and you do a plunging attack, but also I think you consume less stamina when he's in the party. And that also counts when he's like the active player. I think, not fully sure. Why the fuck is that thing? Is that a star? No, isn't that that's not a star, is it? Or is that a teleport thing? No, that's a fucking star. Is it? No. But maybe. I don't know. Whoa. Shit look fucking cool as hell. What the hell? I can't wait for them to show me how I could have gotten there, like, without doing all this climbing. And they'll be like, yeah, there was like a staircase right there or some shit. Actually, I could see it now. It's called this fucking path right here. But I don't have any of those places. So I went here and now that means I guess I just climb. So I made this problem myself. But when I get up there, I'm gonna unlock that teleport thing. I feel like they redid the night sky a bit. Yeah, stars twinkle now. I don't think they did that before. There's also that thing. Which I still don't believe is a star because it's moving too differently. You know what I mean? Like, it's too sus. We get to this little area, we'll be able to stand, and then Get a little stamina back, but if not, I'm pretty confident we'll make it up. In like a couple seconds, I'll probably start trying to stand up, where if right now I could just kind of like... There we go. Nope. Stand here for like a brief second. Perfect. Like, it is a teleport thing. That thing is a teleport thing. Was that the one I was looking at? Is there one even higher? Yeah, that one. Why couldn't I use that? Oh my god, even further. Hang on, I wanna... Thank you. The moon! The moon! Are they over here? They're over here. Okay. Unlock. Gimme. Good god. I don't know how many more quests until we get the new area. I want the new area so bad.
Raman, we're here.
Everything's been arranged. Someone will bring the village keepers back to Aru village shortly.
I guess all I can say now is thanks for agreeing to help.
Ah, don't mention it. I think we can both agree you went to hell and back for it. But we share a common cause now. From here on out, we're allies.
Where are the perpetrators?
I'll bring you to them. Follow me.
Hmm?
So these are the people who kidnapped the village keepers.
Hmm?
Oh no, it's the scribe!
There's no need to yell. No one can help you now.
Don't bother yelling. I've already fucking
All over
got
the
you.
desert trying to find you.
That's right.
He's gonna get him.
General Mahamatra? No, no! Make it quick, please! Swift and painless!
Make it
Whoa.
painful.
The moment they
Long
set
and
eyes
painful.
on Sino, they turn pale like they've seen a ghost.
You should have known that I would be coming for you.
Oh.
Wait, we were just following orders! You know
What
what I'm
a
talking about, right?
voice.
There's no way we could have done all this by ourselves!
No,
I regret
not Sino.
skipping you,
He's
Sino.
gonna tear us limb from limb.
I could do worse.
Please
have
do.
mercy.
Start talking. Otherwise, I'll have to resort to other methods.
I love this.
So, your superiors
I
have
love
kept
these
you quite
threats.
busy
This is
recently.
great.
Why? What are they
Fucking get
trying
'em.
to accomplish?
They, wanted to extract canned knowledge.
Don't play dumb. You know what I'm really asking. They extract divine canned knowledge. Then what?
Snort them.
I really don't know how to
Snort
explain
them
it.
for power.
Well, you better start talking or you'll be sorry.
Yeah, bitch.
You don't want to make things any more difficult for yourself, do ya?
Yeah, do ya, punk. Do ya?
Be my guest.
The sages are trying to create a new god, aren't they?
Uh-huh. That sure didn't sound like a fancy metaphor or anything. You're serious, aren't you?
Yeah, shocking.
you
They were
know?
like, what do you...
There's
How
no
is that
use
hard to
hiding it
explain?
now. Yes, you're right. The academia is working on an important and potentially world-changing project. They are creating a new god. A god that will belong to them and to the people of Sumeru.
What?
It may seem as if Sumeru's academics are thriving, but ever since the death of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, scholarly breakthroughs have been few and far between. The withering of Irminsul has been getting worse recently. The sages have tried everything they could think of, but nothing's
they ain't
worked.
thinking good
I'm
enough.
always hearing them say things like, if only Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was still with us.
Continue.
And then, someone from the Fatui showed up. They called him the Doctor. He brought a gnosis and said he wanted to borrow the Academia's research facilities. The Doctor was previously expelled from the Academia. At first, the sages looked down at him in disdain. But when he said those words, everyone's expression changed. He asked them, "Do you wish to create a god?"
This is what the arrogant ignorance at the extreme end of academia looks like.
Oh, wow.
First, the Academia spent a long time constructing a divine vessel, which was based on an exquisite humanoid puppet. After that, they harvested dreams via the Zeb-Zerus Festival Samsara, maximizing the Akasha's output.
Oh my
With
god.
the Doctor's help, and the Akasha now functioning at maximum efficiency, they were able to use it to extract the power from the Gnosis and convert it into a divine core. Next, they decided that their new god needed to possess divine wisdom. For that to happen, they needed a huge quantity of divine canned knowledge.
It adds up.
Oh no.
But how do you determine whether the knowledge extracted is of divine origin?
Call it an educated guess? The Academia has been trying to figure out the exact source of the Scholar's madness for centuries, but to no avail. Nobody can explain the cause of this phenomenon. Surely
It's
you can
called,
see what
you
that
have a
implies,
mental
Scribe
fucking
Al-Haytham.
breakdown. You broke
If
their
it's knowledge no
brains,
mortal
dude.
can comprehend, then it must be something only gods are able to decipher. In other words, it's the source of the God of Wisdom's omniscience and omnipotence.
You must have noticed by now. The Academia doesn't care about who their god is. It's the ability to exercise control over knowledge and wisdom that matters. It is as if they are cursed with a desire for omniscience and omnipotence that burns in their blood. Some organisms demonstrate phototaxis, and thus orient their entire lives in respect to sources of light. For the sages, their only source of hope is the existence of a deity who embodies the acme of wisdom. This is but a form of phototaxis. For many scholars, the absence of a god of wisdom means stumbling in the darkness for the duration of their lives.
Then what does Lesser Lord Kusanali mean to you? Is she not a true god present in this world? If you already have a new god, why try to create another one?
From the beginning, the Academia has never treated her as a god. When the Academia first discovered Lesser Lord Kusanali,
She's literally the
newborn
same
god of
fucking
wisdom,
person.
the
She
sages
just
hoped
got
that she
small.
would be as wise as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But upon evaluation, they found that at the time, she possessed no more intelligence than any ordinary human child. The sages never had a ruder awakening. This forced them to accept that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata had indeed passed away. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali's gnosis had been used to power the Akasha this entire time. By herself, she has neither an Archon's raw power, nor the spectacular insight expected of a god of wisdom. Slowly but surely, people began to forget about her existence.
So, this is the path the sages have chosen.
This is not fair to her. I can't believe they're literally ignoring her.
All right, let's try to keep our cool. If everyone's in a bad mood, then let's change up our scenery. Rama,
I like
give me a few
Nikita.
men
Say
to
her
help us
fucking
escort
name,
the village
bro.
keepers back to the village.
Stop
And
calling
these
her
two
lesser.
scholars, they're coming too.
How would you feel if I called you Tiny Dick McGee?
Sure.
You
As
wouldn't
you
like
wish.
it. Stop it. You don't want to address somebody with a term that is talking down to them. These people are just so rude to her. She's trying her best, man. She's doing her best. You just want to shit on her for that? They're like, oh, but she can't do. Maybe do something for yourself, lazy bitch. God, making all your problems their problems? Figure it out.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
Every time I watch a Genshin stream, it's like jumping halfway of a random anime episode. I have no idea what everyone's talking about. Alright. So, everyone previously had believed that, the king of the desert, King Deshret, and then the plant god were enemies. And then we just saw memories of a dude who was alive when shit went down, and it turned to not be the case. And now the academia is like, we get to find out what they've been doing. So what they're doing is, they were stealing people's dreams, and they're trying to create a new god because they don't like the one they have, for whatever reason, and they are being really rude about it. And I'm still mad about it. That is what's going on. And the new area has been released today, and I want to get to it, but we have to get through the story to get there. How are you doing today? I wish I grabbed something, like, before I started playing, like, wish I got some, like, something to drink.
The village keepers you found have all been returned to their homes, and each one has a dedicated caregiver to look after them. The 2 new scholars are being kept under close supervision, too. Really great work, everyone.
And to do it, they were trying to sacrifice the
atmosphere
the people
so
from this
heavy.
village that had gone crazy. Despite everything Lesser Lord Crucinale has done for people, the Academia has abandoned her in this sanctuary of whatever the fuck, like a lost cause. Even though she's protective, I've never realized there's such a small and childlike god in the world.
Hey! Say something! Stop spacing out!
No.
Come on, is there nothing left to talk about? In that case, let's all get some water and try to think about something else.
I'll try to think about something other than water. I'll take a vodka.
Oh, Paimon's so
Getting
coming
snacks?
with you.
Great, I'll take some vodka.
Do you have any plans, traveler?
I've been alright.
That's
I got the
above.
day
You're not
off
talking about
tomorrow.
work,
It's
are
gonna
you?
be a nice day.
So you were still withholding some information?
Now we're all in this together. Bring over some snacks and tea. Day is just chill, so that's what we've learned. Yes. Cyano's having some issues. I'll hate them just sitting in the corner. He listening? Everyone will fight for the same girl. You could just narrate
Even though
those.
we lived through all of this firsthand, it still feels super surreal to hear you talk about it again.
I mean, it's not every day that they're literally trying to build a god. Like, build a god. Like, this shit is so weird.
What a whirlwind of a story. I felt like I was holding my breath the whole time.
It seems like there will be more issues to face in the days ahead than I'd anticipated.
Still, now's a good time to make our next move. Now that Ramon's joined us, we'll be an even stronger team.
It's time to make a plan.
Do I actually have a team?
Indeed. These events are a flagrant transgression of the rules in every sense. We cannot allow it to continue.
What
So,
if...
everyone,
I don't know, man.
Are
Let's
we on
check
the
the
same
rule
page?
book. Does it say you can't make a new god?
Crush the sages and rescue our god. That is our ultimate goal.
Yep, that's it. That couldn't have summed it up better myself, Sina. So I hope this has helped you, Minion. We have to crush the corrupt government officials that are doing shit to their people to make a new god and rescue the current one that looks like a tiny child that they don't seem to care about because, I don't know, they're fucking awful people.
Well,
That's what we're doing
brainstorm
in
a
this
little
area.
more about what other resources we can draw on.
But the greater overall story of Genshin is that, like, something happened with, when we first came into this world, apparently the main character that we play as, the little blonde girl, because I chose the girl, her and her twin brother just kind of seemed to go to different worlds because I don't know why they do that. I guess they're bored and they're just on vacation. So they came here to go on vacation and then they got fucking attacked by some god we don't know who they are. And then when we picked our character, the other one disappeared and we were on this quest to find them. And so far we've gone basically to every nation that has been revealed to go ask their local god of that area to be like, yo, what can you tell me about our brother? And in the meantime, we're solving that nation's problems where it's like, we can't help you with our brother, we have to deal with this dragon, or we gotta deal with our crazy god that won't let us leave, or some weird shit. We're basically going and solving their problems, and then they're like, sorry, your brother's not here, try next door. And that's pretty much what's been going on. And then we did finally meet up with him, and it looks like he's working for the bad guys for some reason. And we don't understand quite why that's his stance. And he's like, you would understand if you were there. And apparently that fight happened where we got separated was like 500 something years ago. So like, while we only recently kind of woke up, he was awake the whole time. Or her, if you had chose the boy. The other sibling was awake that whole time, and in that time something happened where it's like, no, I'm really on the right side or whatever. A story loop is you do everything but wipe these people's asses and they put up a missing poster. Exactly, you get it. You're like, we'll send out an email to everybody.
The next time we gather here, we must have a solid
Be on the
plan.
lookout.
Yep, it'll work out for sure.
If you look up, so this is basically Genshin by that incredible animator. I don't remember his name. That did the This Is Basically series. That's not far off what actually ended up happening. Hehehe, Sino is also teeny tiny. Like, I'm sorry, I just came here looking for a dude, and now you're saying this is all my problem to deal with? I didn't sign up to fucking solve your life issues. Just wait until the next day? You got a specific time, or just next day? Well, let's just stand out here and stare into space for about 24 hours. That's a new thing. The thing no longer, like, ascends to the sky. Ooh, let me claim these while I'm here.